Hi everyone and welcome back to the Torok channel, and today is the type of video that I really love making. That's a comparison video between two guitars. On my right hand, the Schecter Demon 7 that I have reviewed some 3 weeks ago, I think. You will find the link up there anyway. This guitar is coming with a basswood body and active pickups. And in my left hand, here's the Schecter Omen Extreme 7. I have reviewed last week, so you will also find a link up there. This guitar is coming with a mahogany body and a maple top and two Schecter passive pickups. So, well, since I have reviewed these guitars, those who have watched the review videos do not discover it. So I have already reviewed these two guitars, so you have seen the link on the top of the screen. Now, if you enjoy those kind of comparison videos and the review videos I'm making, please subscribe to this channel, leave thumbs up, share on socials. And if you order anything from my partner Taman, this guitar or anything else, please use my partner link that's gonna be in the video description down below. You have to know that when you click my link, you are on the German page of Taman. So if you don't speak German, you click on the German flag, you choose yours, you click save, and there you are. Now, if you want to make 100% sure that you're really on my partner page and nowhere else, you can use the second link that's in the video description. It's gonna lead you to a list of highly recommended gear, recommended by me, of course. There you will see my banner, my logo, and everything that identifies the channel, so you're sure you're making no mistake. Okay, let's listen to these two guitars. I'm gonna start this comparison with the demo in the mix, played alternatively with this one and with this one. Here we go. Okay, so as you have noticed, in the mix, it's almost impossible to hear a difference of tone between these two. So I have decided to isolate some parts of the track I have written. First, the rhythm part, played with only the guitars. Then some melodic parts I have also written. First in neck position, then in bridge position. Isolated again, so there you will hear a difference. Here we go. Okay, it already is much more obvious, but we do not have a night and day difference. I think it's more obvious on the rhythm part, but in bridge position, when I play the lead, for myself, I mean, the difference is even harder to hear with the lead parts. Maybe that's because I'm using my Mower Hustle drive with a lot of gain for another drive pedal and maybe a lot of compression, so it does not reveal the differences of tone between these two. But okay, for the last part, we're gonna make things really very clear in terms of difference of tone. I'm gonna let you hear those two guitars played in clean tones. Here we go. Okay, and I did not play the clean parts with the bridge pickup because, well, it's not something you would do anyway. Okay, now the difference is clear, and that's what happens between active pickups and passive pickups, of course. Much more brightness, something that pretty much pierces through your ears, especially in the middle position, when those ones have some more fat and more low end. And of course, the volume is higher on these ones because of the compression that the active pickups do provide. Now, I think the tone is really good on both. When I have reviewed this one, I really thought it was one step beyond the Demon. But when I have prepared this comparison video, I have realized it's not that clear, and I'm wondering which one would sound better for rhythm and which one would sound better for lead, and that's something you will hear at the end of the video. Anyway, for cleans, this one remains good. I mean, you've got active pickups, you have to take that in account and potentially change the setups. That's something I have not done because it would not be an interesting comparison if I had two different setups for each guitar. No, it's the same setup for these two. I have managed having done something good anyway, but if I have to set up for this one, I will of course reduce the high end and potentially the mids a little bit. Now, as far as this one goes, you've got a nice clean tone, you've got some fat, you've got some low end, you've got something very interesting, and of course, if you only take the clean tones into account, this one generally will win. But if you consider that you're playing metal music and most times you're playing with a high gain, well, it's much harder to determine which one is the best, and I think it's gonna be everybody's choice. So let me know in the comment section which one you would choose, because if it was me, really I would absolutely not know which one I should keep or not. Now let's talk about the playability of these two, and I will start with the Omen. So as I have mentioned in the review video, it is 3.5 kilograms. The neck is a modern C shape with 20 to 22 millimeter thick. You've got a 16 inches radius, and that's a very nice guitar to play. The only downside of this guitar is the access to 24 frets. That's not super comfortable. As you can notice, I'm really struggling to go well, from the G string on. It's really complicated to go there. So for you shredders, maybe it's not the best choice if you really want to go to the 24th fret, but as far as I'm concerned, okay, I mean, I can shred on this thing and I have a lot of fun shredding on this thing, to be honest. Okay, for the Demon, well, the playability is the exact same because you've got the exact same body shape, you've got the exact same neck shape. I mean, those two are cousins, you know? They're built in the same factory in Indonesia, so it's okay. The only big difference is about the electronics. When you have 3 pots here and only 2 pots there, that's because those pickups can be splitted, so you've got 1 tone and 2 volume, and of course the split coil is on the tone pot. But apart from that, even though this one is 3.8 when this one is 3.5 kilograms, no difference. And as far as the tuning stability goes, well, it almost is a draw as well. I would give a little advantage to the Omen Extreme. Maybe it's because the body is made of mahogany when this one has a basswood body, so you've got more density on mahogany maybe. These days, there's been a lot of weather changes. You know, sometimes it's cold and dry, sometimes it's not really hot, but you know, 10 more degrees and it's super wet, so the wood is moving a little bit. And I have realized this one has a tiny bit better stability than this one, even though this one is really good anyway. I wish we were in a season where things do not move and maybe I could make a better comparison, but you know, in both cases you've got a Graphtec nut, you've got a very good pneumatic bridge, and it does help having something very stable. So why is this one a tiny bit better? I don't know, but that's something I have noticed. But it's really not something that would make me choose this one of this one, because it's a tiny difference. I just mentioned it because it does exist, but you know, it's not something that will make me choose this one and throw this one away. Anyway, so very, very interesting guitars in any case. I really recommend them to you, and if I had to choose, I would have a big problem because I love them both. And in general, I love to have guitars with passive and active pickups. I have realized in time that I'm coming back to passive sometimes. Of course, I still enjoy playing with active pickups, as I have during the last 5 years, I think. And yeah, I will make a dedicated video about the advantages and of course the pros and the cons of passive and active pickups. I've had this idea after reading Metallica's words about when they're using active, when they're using passive, and what's it doing with it, and I was like, really? Okay. I'm not seeing things the way they do, but I'm gonna make a dedicated video about that and show you what I think. But anyway, as far as these two guitars goes, well, both are very good. So this one is currently 666 euros on my partner Thoman's website. This one has moved up to 699 euros on my partner Thoman's website. This one does exist with a basswood body, so it's not the Schecter Omen Extreme, it's the Schecter Omen and nothing after it. I think the price is pretty much the same. This one does exist with two other finishes, a white finish and also a dark cherry finish. Not exactly the same as the Omen, but you say the picks. Okay, very interesting pieces of gear, very reliable guitars. Good tone, really very good tone. I did not expect the tones to be that good for this price. I mean, of course you can think about changing for some other type of pickups, but why should I do it? Really, I'm wondering what would push me into changing. I've talked about it as far as the Demon goes, but really after hearing this neck pickup again and trying different setups, no, I would not change the pickups anyway. Okay, interesting guitar, really very interesting guitars if you don't know what to choose. And that's generally something I'm doing. I don't know what to choose. I want a certain type of guitar. The first brand I'm thinking about is Schecter, because I know I will not be disappointed. Okay, so well, as far as I'm concerned, I think I have said it all, so I'm gonna let you hear this one playing rhythm and this one playing leads, and of course this one playing rhythm and this one playing leads. That's gonna be the end of the video. So thanks for watching and see you next time for the next one.